Okay, hello and welcome to another episode of Wrench Takes a Quick Look At. In this one we're going to be playing a Dreamcast horror game from the... actually, was this a launch title? If not, it might have been in launch window, or at least pretty soon after. In today's episode we're going to be looking at Zombie Revenge. So first things first, I'm going to just turn that audio... I'm just going to turn the music off, because that is like... I don't know why you open the options menu and suddenly you get music, but everything else you don't. Okay, so we have... Okay, difficulty's up to very hard. I'm just gonna try playing on normal, and I know very little about this game, to be totally honest. So let's just get right on into it. Arcade mode. So let's put... Okay, so that is a great protagonist name. Stick Brightling. Okay, so if you make it here, like your okay, so basically, shenanigans are happening, and the antagonist is called Zed.
Are we still following this guy?
He's the one making the zombies. To catch him, we have to follow. Let's go.
Episode 1, Isolated Area. So, okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing that I did not know for many years. Well, in case... Well, the sound effects... The sound effects might have been one kind of dead giveaway for it. Okay, I didn't know about that. So, the sound effects are one giveaway. The fact that the characters are a message and so another, and so were the messages on the computer. Turns out this is actually a House of the Dead spin-off, which I did not know for a very, very long time. So, I'll be totally honest, I have very little idea what this game is about. So, like, I know that it is a, like, I'm pretty sure it was an arcade game. So I know that at minimum, it's probably going to be at least fairly short, if nothing else. Like, I fully expect this game to be short and difficult. Like, that's, all I've really got on that. Like, I expect the game to be short, and I expect the game to be difficult. Because, well, if that ain't the House of the Dead games, I don't know what is. Okay, I say that, but I've gotten pretty good at a couple of them. I say that, but there's a couple of them where it's just like, I feel like each game still just has one or two bosses that's just like, haha, no fun allowed. And by that I mean Strength in 2, and the last boss in 3 are miserable, and I hate them.
What?
Also, that was absolute masterclass voice acting. And, you know, looking at this enemy, it looks a little bit like... Okay, that actually hit me. So, looking at this enemy, it looks a little bit like the... Okay, I say a little bit, it's not really, but it's close enough that I can vaguely see a resemblance to the boss from the carnival level from House of the Dead Overkill. I don't know why, though. Either way, was that a boss? I feel like it couldn't have been.
What's happening?
Also, if I have a run button, that'd be great to know. So, turns out, so as I've already said, this is a House of the Dead spin-off, and it is drastically different to every other game in the series. Okay, I say that, but at the same time, House of the Dead 2 has some weird spin-off versions. Like, Typing of the Dead. Like, Typing of the Dead exists, English of the Dead exists, the Pinball of the Dead exists. Now that I think about it, I've never actually played Pinball of the Dead. I've also never played English of the Dead. Probably because that one was Japan exclusive, I think. And also, can I just take a moment to appreciate the protagonist of this game's name being Stick Brightling. Also, I kind of feel a bit lied to that the antidote isn't a heal. Congratulations, you made it here alive. I'm not your enemy. Choose a card. Let's go with fire, I guess. I don't know what this does. Okay, plant section D4, and they'll be waiting for us there. Well, if I know one thing about arcade beat-em-ups, it's that we respect the pipe. Like, Like, if there's... oh no, flying enemies. Oh no, flying enemies, my greatest foe. Flying enemies in the sewers. Those truly humanity's greatest enemies in these games. Oh, I think I died. Okay. Also, fun little fact, in this game, if you play it in co-op and one person game overs, basically, if one person gets a game over in co-op mode, they will get back up and start trying to kill the other player. Which is a fun little thing. And also, I don't think this game ever gets referenced ever again, and in the House of the Dead timeline or anything. I say that, but okay, apparently I'm getting combos going. I say that, but at the same time, like, I don't think these characters are ever referenced. So, Episode 2, Biological Weapon.
That smells awful.
Well, it is a sewage plant. I wouldn't expect a sewage plant to be smelling particularly nice. You know, like, I think just by definition, that's... I feel like just, like, by definition, that's something that I would be putting up pretty high on the list of things I wouldn't expect to smell nice. Okay, what can I... Okay, I'll be honest, I suddenly just started just tapping buttons. So apparently I can lock on and see health bars of things. So that's kind of cool. And I got hit with a thing, that isn't great. Oh, wait, I'm also on a timer. Do I just die instantly if the timer runs out? Or is it like Time Crisis where I just take a little bit of damage? And lasers, apparently. Okay, let's see what's in this box. Just a whole bunch of bullets. But yeah, this game uses a lot of sound effects from House of the Dead 1. Like, like, it might be used for some from 2 and 3, but it's definitely a lot from 1. I say that, but I've only ever actually finished the first game once. Because it was one of those games that, when I was a kid, I was kind of really scared of it when I saw it in arcades. Which wasn't really helpful, because it was in every arcade. Usually, there was like, I remember seeing like multiple cabinets of it in some arcades, so I know that it's an extremely popular series, and despite it being one that I was like really like terrified of when I was a small child, it turns out it actually became a series I really liked, but I've never played this one before. Like, I haven't played 1 much, I've played 2, I've probably beaten 2 like at least 50 or 60 times. 3, I have a love-hate relationship with 3 because I do like it, but some of its boss fights are just miserable, and the reload time on the shotgun is, while understandable, it is a little bit of a hassle. And then there's 4. I also like 4, but I feel like it's maybe a bit too easy. I say that I haven't played 4 in a long time since... As of me recording this, I have not played 4 in a very long time. Okay, so where do I have to go back here? Okay, that's a boss. That is a weird plant creature. That's 2 weird plant creatures. Let's just shoot that from here, I guess. Also, I don't know why, but when I get knocked down, I can shoot multiple times in a row, which seems to be faster and have a higher damage output. Also, I think I'm like halfway through my continues already. Also, apparently throwing hands with these things does a lot of damage. Whoever would have thought throwing hands at a plant will help. So, okay, that's them gone. I guess I do have to go back over this way. So yeah, I very much enjoy this series. They are fun little games, and I hope that Scarlet Dawn does get a port. Like, I would love to be able to play Scarlet Dawn, because it looks kind of, like, it looks very fun and new, so I would like to be able to play it. I know that, like, you can get to run on, like, an arcade emulator and stuff, but I feel like my PC is super old at this point, and I imagine trying to run it would probably just murder it outright. So, probably for the best that I don't try that until I at least get a better one. But it does look like a fun game. I kind of want to try playing. That's a lot of rats. But that is so many rats. Okay, so... Is this a boss, or what?
It's coming out.
Yeah, this looks like a boss. Does it get an official name, or do we get G's files on it, like in the main series, or what? Or is it just, okay, I guess it's just a boss. I guess it's just a monster to kill. So that is good news. That's electricity. Fortunately, I have bullets. When in doubt, bullets. And it can teleport. Teleporting enemies with electric abilities. Love these things. In every game. Totally haven't had games ruined by those before. Actually, honestly, I have just a dislike of electric-based enemies in the House of the Dead games. Because the last boss in House of the Dead 3 is to this day, probably my least favourite final boss in any game I have ever played. I cannot stand that final boss. It is absolutely miserable. And it just kind of slapped me. Also, fun fact. Okay, I say I was about to say fun fact. It's not a fun fact at all. It's just like a general update on what I've been doing. So, throughout October, just like on my free time, I've been playing through the remake of Resident Evil 2, and that game is fantastic. Episode 3, Enigma. For a second I thought it was gonna actually turn into an on-rails shooter, at which point I think I might actually get better at the game. Because, well, I'll be totally honest, this is a genre of game that I am really bad at. I've never been good at beat-em-ups, which is, kind of strange, because I've never... Like, it's one of those genres that I've never, like, considered... It's one of those genres that I always looked at as a kid and thought, this doesn't look hard at all, how could anyone struggle with this? Then I tried playing one, and was like, oh wait, this is actually really hard. But probably because a lot of the time these games are kind of a little bit on the unfair side. Don't like that. Don't like these things. Partially because they're making a very annoying sound. But, yeah, don't like those. Wait. Can I okay, there we go. So, wait, can I pick that shotgun back up? Well, I was out of ammo, so I probably shouldn't. And, also, why can these zombies use guns? Like, the ones in the main series can't use guns. Also, I am on, like, one continue, like, I think, actually, yeah, if I die one more time, I get a game over, and I've been playing 13 minutes. Like, including cutscenes, probably, like, 12. And, yeah, turns out this game is a lot harder than I was expecting it to be. So, that's fun. Like, I'm kind of having fun, but I have no idea what I'm doing. And also, I do kind of wish I could run through stages a little more. The flamethrower is always welcome, though. I also love how I like how the narrator said that.
This place is gonna explode in 3 minutes.
What happened here?
That was, they, like, died and turned real fast. Okay, that's kinda gross, but also kinda cool. Drill power damage. Can I... Also, I don't know if it's, like, 3 actual minutes or what, but either way, I should probably get moving here. But yeah, like, in the main series, the zombies can't use guns or anything. Like, the most advanced technology you'll see is, like, some of the ones in Goldman's headquarters and stuff. They have, like, the plasma blades. But, like, you never see one just, like, outright with a gun, to my knowledge. Okay, is there a boss in here? No, that's just, someone running through here for story reasons. Now that I think about it, for, like, credit...
So, you made it here alive. Well done for a human.
What are you doing?
Why am I doing this?
You fools! Well, that is a large boy. Like that. So I feel pretty comfortable saying that this is where I get a game over here. Yeah, I probably die if it hits me like twice, so, actually no, I probably die if it hits me once. So, yeah, I'm not feeling overly confident about my ability to win this boss fight right about now. So I'm gonna shoot at it from a distance and hope I can do something here. Because, well, when in doubt, shooting at the boss from a distance, like, always works. I say that, it doesn't always work. But yeah, played through Resident Evil 2 this week. That was fun. I still need to go back and do... Like, I need to go back and do the other scenario, like I did Leon A, Claire B. So I need to go and do the other ones. Then I have all the Ghost Survivors stuff up to do, and then there's just, like, mopping up all the rest of the trophies and stuff. But I have been very much enjoying my time with RE2 Remake. So that's fun. Like, I have very much enjoyed playing that. Okay, apparently, that boss didn't really attack. So I'm a little bit concerned, to be totally honest. Although that guy was not lying, this place wasn't going to explode.
Are you guys okay?
Grab the rope!
Linda!
Okay, we have to wipe out the surviving zombies. But, like... Hang on, wait, but the helicopter is here. We can just leave. There's no real reason as to why I couldn't just grab the helicopter ladder and leave. Like, I don't know. I'm no expert here, but I feel like that's kind of just how that works, you know? Also, I don't even know if I can do this in time. And knowing my... Actually, I think I game over here. Because if I... Yeah, I'll probably lose a life if I don't manage this in time. And so I could theoretically game over from this. There's no time, okay. Okay, no, I did it in time. Barely, but I did it. Stick Brightling gets out of there just in the nick of time.
Something important's coming up. The next instruction.
Said?
He's going to release the virus.
What? Where?
Episode 4, Terminus of All.
South Union Railway. South Terminal, Cassandra.
Okay, cool
This
terrain
runaway
level.
train is loaded with explosives in the virus and is headed for Cassandra.
Damn.
I mean, normally I like terrain levels, but not when I start on, like, no health and no lives left. But I think this is, like, halfway through the game. Okay, I know I'm gonna game over on this level, but as long as I don't die to these enemies specifically, I'm okay. As long as I don't game over of these things, I am perfectly okay with losing. Because, honestly, I just... Oh, no. No. Okay. Okay. That was where... Turns out that was where I was supposed to go. I was momentarily very worried. And I am like one hit away from death here. And I'm gonna die getting shot by a zombie in this one.
Machine gun.
So is there a way to heal in this game or what?
Machine gun.
Like that was a lot of damage from that machine gun.
Antidote.
Like I kind of assumed picking up the antidote would be like a little bit of a heal, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, I'm back on here now. And I died.
Game over.
Okay. Okay, we got level 8. I don't know how this game works on, like, a leveling system. So, wait, did we win? No. I mean, obviously we didn't win, but I don't know how that works. Oh, cool, you got, like, a... Okay, that's kind of cool. as the player character gets like a little zombified version for the game over screen. That's a nice little detail, I quite like that. So, I'm gonna be totally honest, I'm not going to... Actually, if I go into versus boss mode, what do I get? Linda, Rukia, Busujima. Cool names, but I'm gonna stick with Brightling. So, okay, so we have this one. Okay, there was that. 5, that thing. Okay, so how many bosses were there left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there's 10 bosses left. So, and the last boss probably had like two phases, I guess. So this is so with that, I'm actually just gonna end this one off here, because I think I was probably about halfway through the game, and yeah, it was kind of fun. I might consider coming back and playing a bit more of it at a later time. So I'm going to quickly end this one off here, but there's one quick last thing I want to do. I don't remember which new music track it is, but I'll know when I hear it. I think it's... no, it's not that one. Yeah, okay, track 12. So this must be the track for the final stage in the game. And we can tell, like, if you could, like, basically, this is the Dead giveaway that this is a House of the Dead game. Because this is actually the music from the first stage of the first game. And it's also probably my favourite individual level theme in the series. But yeah, basically, what I'm going to do now is cut that. And I know this is going to be a bit of a shorter one, but I'm going to end this one off here. And I will hopefully see you all in the next one, where tomorrow we'll be playing another horror game for a quick look. But with that, I'm going to end this one off here, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one for, oh well, the one-off for tomorrow, and SMT starting very soon. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, later.